Hey everyone, welcome back. Duffy's channel. Let me grab some gloves. Pardon me. How's my back look? Does it look okay? Alright. Appreciate that. Alright, so let's take these pistons out. I'm just going to get right to it. I've been doing a little bit of cleanup. My oil pan, drip pan is all cleaned up. I swept the floor up. I got a bench ready over there. So I want to make sure I lay everything out correctly. This being the front of the motor. Sure where all your gizmos are. Timing gear, crank, all your accessories. And you got all these indicators pointing to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 5-bolt main on the crank. And what I've done is I've been cleaning up the surfaces, and then before I went in there, matter of fact, let me grab a rag real quick. I'm always so prepared for you guys. So before I went in there, I took some lube and I lubed up all the cylinders. I moved it around, lubed them all up, and I'm ready to go. Here I have my 1/2-inch socket, and I'm going to start with the first one. So I may have to, I have this adjustable here because it kind of sucks. I got to straddle. Matter of fact, I don't think I need the drip pan at this moment in time, so I'm just going to move it to the side here. Let's see if I can get it. There you go. I definitely want to try to catch this as they come out, so I am going to need a hammer too. So I'm pretty sure what you're supposed to do is get these bolts out about halfway, and then you want to give this a little bit of a love tap. You grab a hammer. Got my brass hammer here. You want to give it a little bit of a tap, and what that's going to do is that's going to separate the bearing. So I really hope, I'm going to find out how worn the cylinders are, you know, corroded and whatnot. And then of course, man, I'm like very, very nervous about, I want to even keep the nuts in the same direction, top and bottom. Give this a little tap. Take off the top. I want to inspect every one of them. It's going to tell you if you have excess heat. And these are directional too. So don't screw that up. I definitely have some score marks. The brass is gone. These are directional, so don't mess that up. I'm going to leave it down just like I took it off. And now we want to very carefully, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this by hand. See, now that's, I have my oiler here, and what's inside of that is a little bit of transmission fluid. So I'm going to use my ratchet here just to kind of tap the top of this piston. And the other thing is, I'm not sure how lined up. See, I don't want to bang on the, ooh, of course that hurt. Don't want to bang on the top of the crank. You know, you don't want your rods or anything to hit that. So, yes, I forgot the golden trick, the hammer. Oh, I am gonna need my I am gonna need my drip pan. Let me put that back. So, I mean, pretty much because because I've been using a lot of lubricant, I mean, I've been soaking this thing because it's so dirty. There's stuff behind the piston which I forgot about. So there she is. There's number 1 from my direction. And before I fuck this up, this is going to go on exactly how I found it. Same nuts. And the pistons are coming up as a 69. Oh man, the plot thickens. So, what do I do here? Has this been rebuilt? You guys let me know. This is a piston that I've cleaned the top off of. The rest will not be that clean. But sidewalls, I don't see anything going on there. A little bit of rubbing on this side. The bearing on the bottom half, well, towards this way anyway, that would actually be the top. The bearing on the top doesn't look terrible, but the copper and everything is gone on the other side. So, wow. The piston, I'm not sure, because I know there's 3 parts here. You have the actual piston itself, and these are kind of, it was stuck there until I wiggled it a little bit. Yeah, see, I'm getting a little bit of friction again. They're stamped 302. This piece has 1968. This piece is 1971. And the piston, is it stamped? No, it is not. So, oh, it's on the inside. 69, 66, 71. So, fucking riddle me that. So you're going to see me disappear for just 2 seconds. I'm just going to go lay it on the bench and we'll be back. Oh boy, the mystery deepens. This would be a great fucking book, man, I'm telling you, because you would never know what's coming. I'm just going to wipe out the cylinder wall. Because I'm definitely I'm gonna lube that at the end of the day when I'm done. I mean, there's some debris in here. I'm also going to take, while I got you, I'm going to take a quick measurement. Excuse me again. This is not going to be accurate. Oh, better yet, I do have my, sorry about that, I gave you the crotch shot. And of course I'm not ready to go. I don't have my caliper gauge ready to go. It's a terrible video. I bet you guys are sick of seeing this, just me looking for stuff. Where's my caliper at? I don't know where the caliper is. I have a very nice one though. It's nice. It's probably the best caliper you've ever seen. Better than any other one. I don't know what I got on here. Probably some wood glue or something. Let me just see what I can see here. So, well, without the caliper, it's 4 1/16, I believe, or 4 1/8, one of those two. But I know there's a taper at the end of that cylinder wall, so gonna have to get the caliper. Gonna have to open up the manual and check it out. But that's gonna tell you if this block has been bored out. If the block's been bored 30 over, 40, 60, you know, and the rule of thumb is to not go over 40 unless you're going crazy like racing or something like that. So I'm just going to try to line it up square. That'll do. Get this wrench out of your way. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And I just want to eyeball real quick to make sure. Man, I don't even know if, and see, look, I have a chunk of like gasket material and stuff down there. But I'm not sure if they assembled this baby correctly. It looks like some of the piston caps are different. They're like inverted as opposed to some of the other ones. So I'm definitely going to be doing my research, and I'm going to be seeing if, you know, which orientation they should be going in. Just give it a tiny little tap there. Now I can take my cap off. I'm surprised I didn't lose the cap. I think I'm going to put this on the ground, the way that it comes out. Just because with the friction and, you know, the rattling and all that stuff, I don't want it to fall off. So let's check this one. Oh my God, there was so much dirt when they put this in. Now, so let me show you something. We're gonna get up close here. My buddy loves the up close and personal shots. So here's an up close and personal. So, oh man, look at that top piston cap, that bearing. So you want to be looking for copper. Should be that color on the side all the way around. The new ones are copper. And so you might see some scoring. Like if you could see right here in the middle, you have that grayish color. That's, you know, fairly normal. You have these lines that go down the center. That's excessive wear. And then see, you could see all these indentations. They almost look like raindrops. You get this from poor assembly and also from corrosion. So you're never going to know which one it was. Again, I don't know how long this block has been sitting for. So you can see kind of some of that normal copper color, the top there. But that is very, very bad. I mean, if you see one of those specs, somebody did not install this correctly. They just slapped this on with all sorts of dust and dirt and everything. I mean, this baby has to be insanely clean when you're putting these caps on. Like, you got to do that like you're going in for surgery or something. Everything's got to be sterile and put away, because you're going to get any piece of oil, dirt, fibers. They leave those burn marks. As soon as you fire up that engine, it's extremely violent, and it's burning all that stuff into your rings, your caps, your bearings, and that's it. Within the first 2 minutes, all that work that you did. Yeah, so this crank is going to have to go out. Look at all that. Look at all those wear marks in there. So, let's get back. I want you guys to see this this other piston coming out. And then I think I'm just going to cut the video. We're going to come back after, and I'll let you know how it went. And they are falling like right out. There's some debris in there. Again, let me put this cap right on before I forget what I did. Okay. And you know, it's probably This, and that was the orientation, so there's a little bit of scoring on that one. Not too bad on this side, little bit. Of course, the standard carbon on the top. But let's take a look at this one. Feels okay. This one feels a lot looser. I mean, there's gunk in there. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So 302 stamp. This one is stamped 68. Ooh, let's see. I got a lot of dirt in here, so let me take a look. Oh, I can't see that piston. So 68 and 71. I don't know what's going on here. Again, I have more copper on the bottom. The tops here are totally gone. So let me run this back. Ay, 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 ay. So let me inspect. This cylinder wall has a little bit of pitting in it. Let me just give it a wipe, and then I'm going to bring you guys around. The video is definitely going to be hard for you guys to see. Let me take a glove off here, and let me show you what I'm seeing here. So there we got the crank, and you could definitely see, you know, there is some wear there. This is just some dirt. You can see the lines going up and down, and you can see it kind of horizontally too. And let's check out this piston wall. So up in here, if I can get my finger in there, a little bit of corrosion. Maybe that's where it was sitting. You're gonna have this down here. Hopefully with the stone, that'll come out. Again, I don't see anything like catastrophic. This one looks a lot nicer. I don't know if that's, I mean, a lot of that is, sorry, let me try to get it to focus. It's not really focusing here, but it's not, I don't feel anything at all. I barely feel a lip here at the end. So there it is, guys. That's pretty much the gist of it. You want to take your nuts about halfway off, give it a tap so it breaks it loose. Take off the cap and nut, knock it out with a hammer, and just keep, you know, I got the bench set up over there, and you want to keep everything in order the exact same way that it came in. All right, guys, and we'll do a follow-up over there once everything is out. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you at the next one.